Rivers State, where the State House of Assembly today witnessed a major political shift as its Speaker Martin Amaewhule, along with 15 other members, formally defected from the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, to the All Progressives Congress, APC. The lawmakers said their move was prompted by the ongoing crisis within the PDP at the state level, arguing that they could no longer stay under a fractured party. The defection intensifies a long-running power struggle in the State Assembly, where rival factions have disputed the legitimacy of leadership and legislative seats ever since a similar mass defection back in December of 2023. The shift is likely to alter the balance of power in the state, potentially giving APC a stronger foothold in Rivers politics ahead of future elections. And now I'm being joined virtually by Ikenga Chibike, the spokesperson for the All Progressives Congress in Rivers State. Thank you for joining us, Ikenga. Also joining me, but right live here in the studio, is a legal practitioner, Vincent Otaokpukpu. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Let's start out with you, Ikenga. I guess there's excitement in your party, having 16 lawmakers join your ranks in Rivers State. How does that feel?
Yeah, we would have been happier if we have had all of them same time. But in any case, let's take them in bits. We're happy about that.
You're not concerned about the legal implications of this?
What legal implication exists? When there's a crisis in a party, from the national down up to the units, members are free to associate with any other political party if they so wish. And the law allows that, the law permits them to do so.
But someone said that this is just a redefection. Do you agree with that? They are defected before and they are just doing it again.
I do not know whether those who have said so are sitting on appeal on a case that had already been decided by the Supreme Court.
Okay, let me bring it here since we have a lawyer in the house to tell us. Otaokpukpu, what do you think?
To me, what has happened in Rivers State is quite, it's not supported by law per se. The defection is bereft of the law, is not founded in law, because Section 109, subsection G of the Constitution, provides that a member of a state assembly shall not decamp to another political party, save for division or merger or as the case may be. Now, that is the provision of the Constitution.
True.
Now, the question now is, can we competently say that we have division at the national level of the party?
But
that is subject to multiple interpretation and contentious issues around that. Because when you look at the convention already carried out and the recent attitude of INEC, in line with the powers of INEC under Section 82 of the Electoral Act to monitor conventions, mergers, meetings, and as what have you. Especially the recent monitoring of the primaries organized by this fellow that has been elected at the convention, that is Oshun primary and the governorship primary election that was just held a few days ago. So a body attitude of INEC shows that they have somehow recognized
in your view, there's no fracture in the PDP.
There's no fracture in the PDP as at today.
Based on INEC's body language.
Yes, and as the convention has been held and the executive put in place. But for you to be qualified to contest for the office of a House of Assembly of a state, one, under Section 106, we have to interrogate this in proper. Section 106 has provided the conditions sine qua non, 109, for you to become a member. One, you must be a member of a citizen of Nigeria. Two, you must have attained to the age of 35 years. Three, you must have a certificate or its equivalent, dedicated to that name. D, most importantly, you must be a member of a political party and sponsored by the political party. So at the point this fellow contested the election in 2023, they were members of a People's Democratic Party, in line with constitutional provision of Section 109 sub D. Now, as of today, can they say to be a member of PDP or APC?
No. But you heard them. They are moving because their party is fractured and they've gone to the APC.
No, that is the constitutional crisis that the current 1999 constitution seems to have created. Because what the constitution envisaged is a clear case of clear division in the party structure. But there is further amendment we have envisaged in the National Assembly with respect to the
Before we go to the envisaged, Ikenga, back to you here. You've heard what he said, that these 16 lawmakers who are defected are already going contrary to the provisions of the Constitution.
I think I heard him say that the provision wherein assembly members elected on another platform are qualified to move to another, dump their original party where they secure the mandate and move to another party, is if, according to him, there is division. And I will agree that his submission much later is laughable to say that there is no division in PDP. When you are aware that Abdurrahman is a factional chairman, while the senior advocate is also a factional chairman, there are two divisions, clear divisions from the national down up to the units, and he's saying that there are no divisions. Clearly in PDP there are divisions. The divisions have been there. It has been exacerbated today by the hard fight, divisive tendencies of those who belong to the party.
Okay, so Ikenga, if I may come in here,
and people
do you
are
agree
free to associate?
Ikenga, hold on. Do you agree then that, even as he has quoted, that the body language of INEC after that convention, that contentious convention, I mean, acknowledging the results provided by the Turaki side of the PDP, accepting the results of that primaries they conducted in Osun State, he says that's telling you that INEC agrees with the convention that was held. Do you think that's a problem?
INEC has not said so. INEC has not said so. He cannot say you are reading body language. What scientific way did you use to read body language? We deal with offices. We deal with officialdom. We deal with papers, written, communications. We have written to you that we have conducted a convention. You write back to us that we have acknowledged it, that you have been properly elected. And not to say, but what is body language? How did he read body language? Body language of who? The national chairman or the national commissioners or who? Or those who came to properly monitor the convention? Was INEC there in the first place? If INEC was not there, were they, when they were doing the convention, were they disobeying some court decisions? These are the issues. So it is clear, fact. Everybody knows that PDP is completely factionalized in Nigeria, and that people have the right to live, to pursue their ambitions in other political parties, particularly in Rivers State.
Hold on, he has a response for you. We're almost out of time here.
Yes,
but
the INEC ought not to be, Section 82(1) of Electoral Act provides that INEC, the political party, shall give 21 days notice for its convention, meetings, and congresses for elective offices, as the case may be. Then 82 sub 2 provides that INEC may, with or without notice, monitor. So it is not compulsory that INEC must monitor convention. What is compulsory is the requirement of monitoring under Section 84(1), which is for electing aspirant for elective for primary election. It is compulsory that they monitor, and the consequences is provided under Section 84(13). You know, when they're faced to monitor. But requirement of Section 82(2), which the law used may, is loose and amorphous. It gives discretion to monitor or not to monitor. So the failure of INEC to monitor the convention when notice has been given to them does not invalidate the convention or the outcome of the convention, because it's still internal affairs of the political party as have been consecrated by litany and cornucopia of the Supreme Court judgment to that effect.
Okay, finally, Ikenga, real quick before we come back to the lawyer here, what message would you be giving to Rivers, the residents of Rivers State and those seeking political position from your party's point of view?
Okay, quickly, we do not interpret laws by body languages, like the lawyer had said.
Okay, you're taking 10 seconds out of your 30 seconds.
Finally, we encourage all Rivers people to continue to pray that we will continue to experience the defection of high-profile citizens of Rivers State in public offices to join the APC to push through. This
conversation we will have again about defections of high-profile people. Over to you, 20 seconds.
So my own parting words is that the National Assembly, this is a clear call to further amend the provisions of Section 109